My hair is up partly because it looks bad, but also partly because I think I'm making a conscious effort to look older. That effort is bolstered by this here green smoothie, which I feel makes me look mature. And then I also have my Game Grumps shirt to show that I haven't matured that much. Oh, never mind. I tried something different with that smoothie. It is always... My ex makes fun of me for having hard drives as if it's 1993. But they're fun! The reason for me making this video is threefold. One, I love looking back on my younger self, and I love making videos, so two birds. And I want to be able to give some insight to people younger than me. And also, my freshman year, I was, one, very unhappy. Two, really scared that I had stagnated, which is a dumb fear to have at 14, frankly. Like, she's valid, I'm not invalidating 14-year-old Cameron, but like, you're not gonna stagnate at 14. I do understand that feeling though, because I'm about to be a freshman again. And if I had told my freshman self what I would be like at the beginning of sophomore year, and then at the beginning of junior and then senior year, it's crazy how much I've just like changed as a person. I kind of want to have this like physical or digital reminder to myself that like what happens freshman year doesn't define you or whatever. Oh, I'm so bad at talking. I'm so sorry. Let's open the hard drive, shall we? There's so much to look at. Oh my god, these are all videos of me crying. Holy, that's still a thing that happens. Do I say that? Today is October 28th, 2016. It's a Friday, thank the Lord. This has been such a long week. The reason why I'm sad is just crew in general. My emotions aren't intact and I'm falling in love with everyone. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know what this is referring to. I don't know who this is referring to. I really felt good about crew for a few days. Because I was like, oh, and I are like getting along. I may have already said this, but he's a beautiful human being. It's like how Jungkook, who is 19. Don't make fun of her. Don't make fun of her. Don't make fun of her. Oh my god, so dreamy. But like, he is. I wish I was older, you know what I mean? God, I wish I was a sophomore. I love the class of 2019 so much. There are so many good people in that class. That remains true. You have a lot of friends from the class of 2019 now. Also, yes, your sophomore year will be much better than your freshman year, so I'm sorry that you have to endure this. I don't ever feel like I fit in at stage crew, and I don't know if I'll ever feel like I fit in anywhere. Yesterday, it was me and like a bunch of freshmen and some juniors, and Kat, the senior, who, oh my god, Kat, I'm gonna miss you so much next year. Like, you don't even understand. Kat, oh my god, find her. K-A-T. Yeah. I texted her yesterday, actually, and we talked about how we should hang out soon. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Kat, I love you so much. But, oh my god, no, he has like a six-pack. Oh, we're still talking about we're still talking about the same guy. Which, this will probably give away who it is. I don't know if he watches my videos. In the, like, 3.5 years since I've made this video, every single person that I have ever talked to who did stage crew also had a crush on this person. I wonder how that feels for him. Like, he must know, right? I don't know. Because I'm like, I love crew, but then I never have anything good to say about it because I'm always sad after crew almost every day. And then Mom's just like, quit. And I'm like, no, I'm not quitting because I love crew and I love being there. And evidently I do. Let's talk about crew real quick. This is an interesting thing because my gut instinct was to be like, oh, it's a good thing that you stuck with crew because you've made a lot of your best friends from crew and almost everything that you do now goes back to crew, and I'm so glad that I stuck with stage crew. But at the same time, as a general message, you are not obliged to keep doing something just because you started doing it. I have this mentality of like, I'm not a quitter. So then whenever I start something, I like can't stop doing it. That seems like a really good mindset to have, but sometimes it can be very not good for your mental health. So what have we gleaned from that? I think everything sucks at first for me. Stage crew? Glad I stuck with that. I love stage crew. Ooh. 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 Oh my god, I did not stick with that. Oh. There are only 2 people in here. One of whom rejected the living hell out of me summer after 8th grade. Do I want to watch either of these? Kevin, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. Let's take some before and after pictures so I'll just be like, before and after pictures? Cover girl, put the bass in your walk. Can I, how many of these songs do I still know? You dance the same way. Alright, stop. Pajama time. Come here, little kitties. On my lap. Guess who's back with a brand new batch. We have this thing called the freshman mixer at my school, and it's exactly what it sounds like. They try to get all the freshmen to interact with each other, and what ends up happening is that everyone shows up with their friends, and they don't split off from their friend groups, and I, for some reason, went in thinking I was really gonna, like, meet new people, and was sad when that didn't happen. Freshman mixer. So all the freshmen get together, and they dance. She's already almost crying. I would have to guess that about half of my friends now probably went to that and the other half didn't. And more importantly, I didn't meet any of them at this dance. I didn't meet most of them freshman year. I met most of them later. I feel like I've said this before, but just nothing's set in stone, you know? There's no correct way to go about something like making friends, and you can't have done it wrong. I don't know. Anyway, I really would like to, did I only ever add to this time capsule when I was sad? Like, you should date, even though obviously they would have done that to anyone. So, they're like, Cameron, babe, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if these are relatable or not, so I guess we're gonna... Hey, what is that? Absolutely, what is that? I remember this lipstick though, because it was literally like $3 from Forever 21, and it was called Aubergine, and I bought it because of this book here called Invisible Monsters, in which they reference this shade of lipstick, Aubergine Dreams, and I was like, wow, this is basically that, and it just looks so bad. This one looks like it's gonna be a K-pop dance. Oh no, she's wearing headphones. Why would I watch anything that isn't 14-year-old Cameron doing a K-pop dance? Yes, this is the quality content I was looking for before. I really loved this purple lipstick and it just was not a look. Nice, Cameron. I was so ahead of the curve on If You Seek Amy. Are you kidding me? People are doing that on TikTok now. I've been doing this since 2016. How far do I get into this? Comment if you know what that was. I'm not one to ask for comments anymore, but I am curious if anyone recognizes that. The halcyon era where we just had headphone jacks on our phones. We talked about once the quarantine is over, I have lots of people that I'm going to have over and we're going to watch our old videos because I am feeling very reflective right now. Oh lordy. Oh, let's see how my video en español is, because it's probably not very good. Can we just give 3 cheers for Kai, like right next to me right now? That's an oof for sure. Pero lo suficiente acerca de eso. Pues es bueno. No pienso que mi español ahora es mat. Es algo en que he estado pensando. Me encantan los acentos cubanos. Los cubanos dicen que su español es la peor que todos los españoles, pero me encantan porque ellos dicen consonantes. No, gracias.
A la derecha. ¿Pero qué pasó?
A la izquierda. A la derecha. A la izquierda. A la derecha. A la izquierda.
Swing, swing, swing!
My first real recording project was my kitchen sink and car radio mashup. My Shostakovich cover right next to my 21 Pilots cover, if that ain't the duality of man right there. I think my point has been made. There's so much in this hard drive that every time I try to make a video where it's like spontaneous, it doesn't work because there's just so much to look at. Okay. You were buying celery. You were buying rosé. God, just like nothing feels real. I leave my room so infrequently, or just like intermittently, because sometimes I'm leaving my room like constantly, and then sometimes I'm just in here for like 2 straight days. I'm Jacob Collier. Does that mean one day I'm gonna hook up with Dodie? Wait, that's T!